At First Choice Bank, we know you can't always make it before the bank closes. With our integrated teller, you can talk to a live person as late as 7 p.m. on weekdays and noon on Saturdays. It's not just an ATM, it's an ITM. First Choice Bank, your choice for banking.
The clock is ticking on Room to Room's year-end clearance sale. For 5 days only, get half off furniture, mattresses, and Christmas decor, plus 20% off accessories. 5 days with 60-month special financing, and we pay the sales tax now at Room to Room.
Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather This Morning.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. Welcome into Mississippi Live Weather This Morning. I am meteorologist Maggye McCauley. Thanks so much for starting off your morning with us, to start off your Monday with us. It's definitely different out the door this morning, and you probably noticed that it was going to be before you even hit the bed last night. So let's talk about what you need to know out the door this morning. Number one is that the cold air has arrived. It is chilly out there this morning. If you haven't stepped out the door, this cold air continuing to funnel in to North Mississippi. And we're looking at breezy conditions continuing out the door as well. We saw a wind advisory actually in place overnight. That did extend until 6 a.m. So now it's out of our area. It has expired, but that doesn't mean the breezy conditions have expired. We're still looking at pretty breezy conditions out the door. We'll talk about just how breezy in just a second. And another thing we're looking at are dry days ahead. So I'm not tracking rain in the forecast for a few days out, or really around 5 days out. Here's a look at Mississippi Live radar this morning. We're tracking dry conditions out the door if you're having to get out and about early. That rain, we did see it fizzle out over the last few hours. The last sprinkles got out of our area around 4 a.m. and now we're sitting dry if you're having to step out the door early this morning. One thing you're going to note though is it is breezy. It was so breezy last night. I hope you got your anything outside nailed down. Christmas decor, that was the word I was looking for. I hope you got your Christmas stuff nailed down, all of those inflatables nailed down or just brought in the house, because it was just so breezy out there. We actually saw power outage issues. We'll get to that in just a minute of who's still dealing with that this morning. But we saw issues around the area just because of how breezy it was, knocking power lines down. So definitely was breezy overnight. Wind gusts right now still sitting around 20 miles an hour to 30 miles an hour across the board. So, hey, still breezy out the door this morning. Wind gusts up to 28 in Water Valley, 29 Oxford, 25 Houston, 28 in Columbus. So across the board, we're still seeing very breezy conditions, making for wind chills. Very cold out the door this morning. The cold air has arrived, the breeze making it even worse. We're looking at wind chill values, those feels like temperatures, even in the teens in the furthest northwestern corner of the state, from Marshall County, DeSoto, and Tunica County. So feeling like 19 in South Haven, Tunica, and Holly Springs this morning. Most of us feeling like the 20s and 30s, but not too much better. 23 in New Albany, 21 in Boonville, 30 in Houston, 34 Starkville, 36 Macon. So feeling even cooler. That wind not helping us out by any means. You're going to bundle up this morning. Let's take a look at our power outage map. We're still dealing with some power outages this morning. And I just encourage you, if you're in some of these areas where you see this in blue, this means the percentage of your county is without power. I just encourage you to check on your neighbors, check on your family, be neighborly. It is very cold outside. And then to not be having heat and not be dealing with having power this morning is not beneficial and even can be dangerous as well. So main counties we're watching is Lafayette County and down in Attala County as well, seeing some pretty decent outages. Also Union County as well. By number, around 100 still out with Union, 300 Lafayette County, 400 down in Attala County, 200 even over in Alabama in Pickens County. So watching these counties this morning for still seeing some outages. I know we have crews out and about working. We even saw them go down in Panola County over the last hour, but still looking at some of us waking up again without power this morning due to, again, that wind moving in, knocking power lines down, making breakers go out as well. Take a live look in a few of these counties that are dealing with power outages. Number one is over in Attala County in Kosciuszko. You can see some lights on there, so they're good to go within that camera shot. Temperatures in the 40s in Kosciuszko, but feeling more like the low 30s because of that wind. So definitely just just cool out the door, especially in comparison to yesterday. Were you wearing shorts yesterday? Yeah, it's just not the same story out the door this morning. Here's a live look over in Lafayette County. Take a look at all of those MDOT traffic cameras, lights looking good to go at 6 at Jackson Avenue in that MDOT traffic cameras. So looking good to go in those MDOT traffic cameras again for power, at least within those shots. Temperatures 30 over in Lafayette County, but feeling more like 21. So definitely just cold out the door. Definitely still going to want to bundle up. Over your first 12 hours ahead, it will get better. We'll get into the upper 30s by 10. 40s are the story this afternoon. But here's the thing. Do you see that northerly wind? Northwest around 15 up to 20 miles an hour at times, probably gusting up to 20 miles an hour, still making it feel pretty cold. Even though we'll probably see temperatures near 40 today, feels like temperature is most likely going to be sticking in the 30s. So definitely just a cold day ahead. Here's the overall picture of what was going on and what is still going on this morning. That cold front that caused us that grief overnight, those breezy conditions has now moved off into the eastern coast, dragging that cold air with it. We're seeing that settle in here to North Mississippi. The good news is the next few days we're looking at a lot of sunshine. Going to help to warm things up at least a little bit into your afternoon. Here's a look at Monday afternoon. Lots of sunshine across the board today, but still breezy, still cold out there nonetheless. Going into your Tuesday, yet again, a lot of sunshine in the forecast all the way throughout your afternoon hours, so still good to go, even across the Twin States. Going into Wednesday, a little bit more cloud cover does go in overnight Tuesday into Wednesday, but still looking like a lot of sunshine as we head throughout your Wednesday as well. So a lot of days where we're not having to deal with a lot of clouds, a lot of sunshine, helping things warm up. Coming up next, we'll talk about how long these cold conditions stick in the forecast. What can you expect for the rest of your week ahead? And of course, we'll take a look at that full New Year's Eve forecast coming up right after this.
Give the gift of a delicious burger from Bulldog Burger, a soup and sandwich from Sweet Pepper's Deli, appetizers and cocktails from The Grill, or even a wood-fired steak from Harvey's. Choice is the perfect gift. An all-in-one gift card from Eat With Us.
Even though Gabe grew up in Alabama, Mississippi has now become his home and his family. And one thing about Gabe is he keeps his family safe.
Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Maggye McCauley.
Hey, good morning. Happy Monday out there to you. Starting off our Monday on a definitely different note in so many ways as you're headed out the door this morning. If you're up early with us, looking at blue skies out the door this morning. That's not something we saw yesterday. Same story over in our Crenshaw camera as well, provided to us by the North Mississippi Storm Chasers for lending us your camera network. Thank you so much because we get to show you guys everything that's going on out the door at all times. This is a live look again this morning over in Crenshaw. Temperatures in the 30s, but feeling more like the 20s. So if you're stepping out the door this morning this early, just encourage you grab the coat. We're looking at breezy conditions out the door. If you're just now tuning in with us, gusts this morning are still up to 20 miles an hour. So yes, feels like temperatures are in the 20s and teens, depending on where you are. As for airport delays, knowing anybody coming in or out of the area, maybe from an extended holiday stay, I'm not looking at any moderate or major delays in all of our region-wide airports. So that's some good news from Memphis, Oklahoma, down into our Gulfport Mobile Airport, and then over into Atlanta as well, all looking good to go. No school day today. Hey, your countdown to sanity or countdown till the kiddos do go back to school about 6 days from now, 17 hours, 18 minutes 41 seconds if you're getting down to it. Today, you're going to be expecting temperatures in the 30s when you're waking up. Not a great day to have the kiddos outside playing. It's just definitely going to be cold out there and breezy. Just not a fun day outside by any means. Temperatures eventually getting into the 40s this afternoon. Let's look at your afternoon highs. Some of us sticking in the 30s. The further north that you go, closer to the Tennessee state line, 37, Senatobia, Holly Springs, Boonville, Corinth, Iuka, 36. So definitely some of our counties not even getting out of the 30s today. The further south that you go, you do see some 40s show up. 41 in Houston, 42 in Bruce, 42 in Eupora, 43 down in Louisville. So some 40s up in the map as well. Actually, a majority of us getting into the 40s. But the thing is, with the breezy conditions, I'm thinking feels like temperatures stick in the 30s all day long, even if you do get lucky enough to get into the 40s. About 10 degrees below average is where most of us will sit today. Going over the next 2 hours, we'll see cloud cover completely pour out of here, and a lot of sunshine is in the forecast for your afternoon. That's some good news if you have to be out and about, but again, still breezy, still not feeling great out there. Going into your overnight hours, we'll see a few clouds pass between Monday night and Tuesday morning, but waking up on your Tuesday still looking good to go and still looking like a lot of sunshine out the door for your Tuesday as well and throughout your afternoon on your Tuesday. So got any plans today and tomorrow where you got to be outside? It's going to be cold, but at least we'll see a lot of sunshine in the forecast. Here's the thing, the cold conditions don't stick around forever, at least the well below average conditions that we're seeing right now. Your temperature outlook as we head further into January, further into 2026, the 4th through the 8th, we eventually see above average conditions pouring back into the south and for a good portion of the United States, but especially as we head further into the southeast, we'll look at above average conditions eventually coming back into the forecast. Take a look on your high temperatures over your next 7 days. You'll see it. 40s today and tomorrow, so cold over the next few days, and then we start that warm up. 50s on Wednesday, upper 50s as we had Thursday all the way throughout your Monday. So going into 2026, now it's not warm by any means, but it's definitely more around average or even a few degrees above average for this time of year as we head into the rest of the work week. So mid to late week and then heading into your weekend as well. That means our New Year's Eve plans are going to still be cold, but not as chilly again as they would have been this morning. We'll see conditions on your New Year's Eve dropping through the 40s. So got any plans? Yeah, you'll still need to plan for the coat with your New Year's Eve outfits. We'll be 40 by 9 by the time 2026 rolls in. Most of us going to be in the 30s. So definitely a cold night ahead as we go into 2026. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. 40s over your next few days. 50s come back on Wednesday. We'll see overnight lows tomorrow morning in the 20s. So definitely cold out the door. Another cold start to your Tuesday. We will see rain chances come back Friday and Saturday. So that's our next best chance of rain. It's a while from now, and it's not a great chance, but looking like another front with some rain going to roll in Friday night and then into your Saturday. So still keeping our eye on that if you got any Friday night or Saturday morning plans. Going into your weekend, again, conditions stay in the 50s. Make sure to stick with us. We'll have more about what you can expect for your day ahead. We'll take another look at those outage maps coming up in the next 15 minutes. So stick with us. We'll be live again at 7 and 7:30.
People tell me how lucky my daughter is to have been adopted. But really, we're the lucky ones. Learn more at adoptuskids.org.
What I thought was a complete life was nowhere near complete. But it is now.
Learn about adopting a teen at adoptuskids.org.